Our Travels vlog starts right now. Hello there, Parapeeps, and welcome to another episode of our Haunted Travels vlog. I am your host, Sean Donnelly.
I'm your co-host, Marianne Donnelly.
So we have an interesting day today. For some reason, it's telling me that we need to vlog about this. Today's date is
July 29, 2022.
Okay, so some interesting things have happened today, and we want to tell you about it. But before we get into that, if you're into the paranormal, history, forensic, and travel type videos,
don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ding that little bell so you hear from us next time we post a new video.
All right, so this one's like mostly Marianne's, like, she got into this stuff before, like, I got up this morning.
I did, and I was dying for you to get up.
Yeah, she was like waiting for me to get up, and like I come out before I even had coffee. She started blah blah blah, blah and I'm like, "Whoa,
now
slow down."
Now let's back up just a second.
Yeah, that's
because
the way it was in my head.
What really happened was he got up, he came out, he stood there. I said, "Good morning, dear. Let me know when you're waking up because I have a lot of things I have to talk to you about."
Yeah, yeah, which spawned that post that I put out on Facebook today about I shared about the coffee. But anyways, let's get to this because for some reason it was telling me that we need to document this. This is going to be an associated blog post on ourhauntedtravels.com. So please go over to it and look for searching for Sid Davis. Let me set this up a little bit. And like I said, this is a Marianne's thing. I'm going to let her talk about it more. But basically what had happened is we received an email from a supporter or potential supporter or follower from Indiana that had mentioned that there's haunted locations and some stuff related to a flight out there. I want to know if we were interested and know about it. Marianne went and plugged it into Road Trippers to see how close it was to the museum that we were going to go to this summer, which we kind of scrapped that idea. We're going to go at some point. But I want to go to Dayton and see the Air Force One that brought JFK back from Dallas. And you came across Sid Davis. Mm-hmm. Am I accurate so far?
You're pretty close. You're pretty close. I had... My biology conference is going to be in Indianapolis this year. And so I put in Indianapolis to see how far away from that the flight was. And then I put in our address to see the distance from there, and I noticed that, hey, right off the path on Road Trippers was the museum you wanted to go to. Okay. So other than that, you were good spot on.
But what spawned it was that email that we got this
absolutely,
morning,
yeah.
Which is like out of the blue, weird anyways.
Yeah.
So who was Sid Davis, or who is Sid Davis? We don't know. Is he still alive? Is he not alive? We don't know. That's why we're still searching for Sid Davis. He was actually a reporter who was in the White House press pool.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And flew to Dallas and that whole trip with Kennedy and Johnson. And he was the one that basically was reporting back to Washington while everything was going down. And it turns out he has some ties to Youngstown. He was actually program director at WKBN.
And then he was news director. He was a reporter and then news director for WKBN. He was born right here in Youngstown where we live.
Was he born here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From everything that I found so far, yes,
yeah,
the answer.
If that's not right, let us know down in the comments. But we're searching to find out more about him. Found all kinds of stuff. He actually was there at the museum in 2013. Is that correct? Or 17? I don't know.
I think he was at the museum maybe in 13. 17, he was at the museum with the plane.
That's what I meant.
Oh, okay. Then that was 2017.
And like I said, on our blog post, we're going to...
floor museum in Dallas, too.
We're going to embed all these videos that we've been watching and finding, and it's like we're on this, and this happens with us all the time. It's like we get one little tidbit, and it puts us on this path, like this. It's weird. It's really weird, but it's cool at the same time. Like, to be honest, I'd never heard of Sid Davis before, ever.
I hadn't either.
And he was one of the 3 reporters asked to be on the plane when they swore in President Johnson.
Yeah.
And there's actually, he's in that famous picture, which again I put it on the blog post. His head's down. He's writing notes, but he was there when Johnson was sworn in. And he was in the motorcade in Dallas. Now, you guys know we're big Abraham Lincoln fans. So we're also big JFK fans. We've been to Dealey Plaza in Dallas. We just got back not too long ago, again for the second time, seeing the car. We want to go up to Massachusetts to the Kennedy Library. We'll get there at some point. But it's just weird. Okay, I've gone on enough. What would you like to add to this? For some reason, we were supposed to document all this stuff. We found clips of his reports coming back. Clips of him being on, which I can't put in the blog post because they don't let you embed, but I'll put links to them, of when he was on panels for C-SPAN at the 50th anniversary where he's talking about this. I mean, he was present. He documented history. Very cool stuff. But anyways, go ahead.
Well, you told him most of everything.
I'm sorry.
But
this
it's
is
okay.
Your thing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's just
I need to get it documented because probably a week from now I'm going to completely forget all of this stuff. But that's the point of our Haunted Travels and document this, is so that we can remember.
Yeah.
You had tried to get in contact with them. You haven't heard back yet, or unless that's an email from them.
No, that's just somebody. There's somebody's looking for a school treasurer.
Oh, okay.
No, I was looking. You know, he was born in 1927, so he, is elderly, and so I'm like, okay, well, when did he die, or is he still alive? And I found, obviously where he was in the plane having this conversation with the museum in 2017, and then I saw where he had done a talk in Kentucky at the University of Kentucky in 2018, but I really haven't found anything beyond 2018. And so when you Google him, you get all kinds of interesting individuals, but it says that he died in 2006 and everything.
Which is not possible because we've seen videos from 2013, 2017.
Yeah, but if you look at those things, they have his picture.
Yeah.
But they have somebody else's birth date. Like, I know he was born in 1927, and this was the other person, I think it was 1916 he was born or something like that. And so I know that that's not him. And so I'm searching and searching, and I can't find him anywhere. But there is a place that lists him as a speaker. So I tried to contact them to see if
that's what I mentioned. We haven't heard. You haven't heard back from them yet.
If they still have him as a speaker. Anyways, so that's pretty much all I know.
I know this is probably a weird vlog, very weird.
It's just so
it's
exciting.
Been our day so far.
It's so when I read the article that I found first, and it said there was a guy from Youngstown, Ohio. I'm like, wait, what? So I reread that section, and I found his name. Then I started searching for him specifically. Found that he went in 2017 to see the plane. That was the whole point that I was looking for at that moment. And I was just like, wow, he was from here. And so it just kind of...
Yeah, it ties it together. Another one, just like the E.T. video. It ties it to where we live.
There's nothing that I've ever come across here in Youngstown that kind of talks about him. Mm-hmm. Which to me is just so weird because he was such a big part of this day in history that it's how does nobody here in Youngstown talk about him?
Yeah. So... our quest is still going. If you know anything about Sid Davis from Youngstown that was part of this very historical moment, please let us know down in the comments. Like I said, what we found so far and the videos and information is on the associated blog post in our Haunted Travels. And I guess if we find out more, we'll do another vlog. But, yeah. Anything else?
I don't know that
it's a weird one.
Yeah, but I don't know that we actually you told him a lot of here's this a little spit that, but I don't know if we really explained to him well enough what his part in that day was.
Well, go ahead. That's why I said, go ahead.
Yeah, I know,
I told you
but-
that before, and you didn't. But go ahead, explain to him what the importance of.
So he was in the motorcade, just between 8 and 11 cars back. You know, he was
On a bus. On a press bus.
On the press bus. Yeah, he was in the motorcade.
Well, he was on a plane. He flew with them. So it was Washington press pool. They traveled with the president. So they flew into Love Field. They were at other locations during the trip too, and he would travel. You know, the press would travel with the president.
Yeah,
So,
he was the White House correspondent, though.
Yes,
Was
is
part
that
of
what
it.
I said?
Well,
No.
you just said he was part of the press pool, which he was part of the press
He was a White House
pool. But
correspondent.
yeah, and he was from here. But anyways, he was in the press pool. He was in the motorcade that day. He claims he heard 3 shots. So you know that's important information as well. He says he remembers so much of that day. Like obviously everybody.
One thing I was listening to, which is kind of interesting, that he said at the time, was that he actually witnessed local police officers running up the grassy knoll towards the railroad tracks, which we stood on, and the grassy knoll, right after the car had sped off to head towards the hospital. Which, why? Why would they do that unless something was taking place up there? Just throwing that out there. Just saying that. Could there be 3 shots? Sure. Did they all come from Oswald? We've been there. I don't see how. But, you know, I'm not going to get conspiracy theories going, but... but he did say that he witnessed...
Yeah, he did.
Local police officers dropping their motorcycles and running up the grassy knoll towards the railroad tracks, which, you know, we have another video out there called The Interview from Behind the Picket Fence of a gentleman that was there as a kid, and he talked about that too. But
yeah, and
okay.
then the fact...
I interrupted again. Go ahead.
That's okay. And then, you know, there was video where he was describing how when he got to the hospital that he saw them cleaning the blood out of the car, and that when he was reporting back that they like literally grabbed him and they said, "Come with us right now," and he's like, "I can't, I'm on the air," and they're like, "Come with us now," and they basically forced him to go with them.
Didn't know where he was going.
Wouldn't tell him where he was going. They said, "We can't tell you." Just they got him in an unmarked vehicle and drove him away, and it ended up he was taken to Love Field, where he was then boarded onto the plane, where he witnessed them trying to get the coffin on the plane. And the whole idea, it was too big. They had to cut things and they had to remove the handles and everything. He saw that. He witnessed that happening. And then to be in the famous photo too, like a Youngstown guy was in that photograph. Like that just amazes me. How many times have we seen that photograph?
Yeah.
Over and over and over again, and we had no idea that he was there.
I wonder how many more hidden gems are from the Mahoning Valley that are going to be brought to our attention.
I don't know. I don't know. But then, I just really want to find out if he's still with us.
Well, we're searching for him.
Yeah.
So if you know anything, please let us know. Not that a lot of people are probably going to see this, but you never know. If you know more about him, please let us know down in the comments or either here or on our blog post.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, that's pretty much it.
Let's go back to searching.
Okay.
All right. Till next time.
Thanks for watching.
And happy hunting.
Let us know if you like this video by hitting that thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to see more videos from us in the future, support our channel by hitting that subscribe button and dinging that bell so you get notified the next time there's a video from Panic D Videos.
Thanks for watching.
Happy hunting.